Peace and love, family. Peace and love. I am back with a video, a long awaited video. I know it's been a year. So much has happened within that time, and I do apologize. But as you know, I am an empath and I feel a lot. I sense a lot. I feel a lot. I see a lot. And it was just extremely unbearable for me, you know. And I'm sure to many as well, to many others as well. But I am telling this about this vision that I had in January of this year, months ago. And I didn't speak on it because it just didn't make sense to me. I just didn't see how and what was going on at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't see, as far as the vision goes, like, how was it relevant? Like, not even say relevant, but I was trying to make sense of it, because I just don't want to come out and say, oh, this is what I saw, blah, 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 unless I have an explanation, or that the spirit world has told me, right? Or the being has told me. And I didn't get that. It was just what I saw and what had happened to me. You get what I'm saying? So I was meditating, and I had a vision. Like, immediately I was in an airplane, because a lot of my visions are through meditation. And I saw myself in an airplane, but it was a clear airplane. It was like Wonder Woman back in the 1970s, and she would fly in this invisible airplane, and she would be in the clouds, and no one could see her because she was invisible, correct? So that is how I was, but it wasn't an actual airplane. It was a ball, a spear. And and I knew that I was in a spear because when it opened, the way it opened up, and it would go like that, like I could hear it. So I'm in the plane, the spear, and it's going fast, like really fast, so fast that I would catch a glimpse of the cloud. Like, I could see, but there was like no houses, just clouds and mountains, and I slowed down, automatically slowed down. And as I'm in this pilot's chair and I'm looking down, and I'm like, what is that? I could see a mountain, but not the closed top of the mountain. It was open like a volcano, okay? And there's clouds around as well, but then there's a flat plain where the mountain is, like this ground, right? And I could see a lot of people, men, women, and children, and there were some elderly people as well. You get what I'm saying? But these people did not look like from our time. They look very strange. Their hair was cut like this, like the Tudor age, and they were in long garb, like literally garb, like burlap, if you would say. It could be different, I don't know, but that's what I saw. And so as I'm looking down, and I could see more people coming out from the mountain, from inside of the mountain. It looks like a volcano, and I'm getting out of the Merkaba, because that's what it's like. It's like a spear. So as it opened, I come out in the pilot's chair, because I'm still in the chair, and I get on a cloud, because I left the spear up there, and I come out, and I'm on top of another cloud, and I'm looking. I want to get closer, and I felt like I wanted to go in so that I could see where these people were from, because I'm thinking Agartha. Immediately I thought about Agartha, but they looked different. I didn't get that beat, like, from them, that they were how I expected them to look. You get what I'm saying? Or how I imagine, people coming from Agartha, But I don't know. As I looked at them, it just got, this is not them. They were white. They looked like white, like a white person, but how we would call a white person. But they were pale, like paler than the white people here on this planet, and or from this plane. So there's some children. Some of the women are holding the children, and as I'm getting closer and closer, but I'm still above in the sky, I sense someone come up beside me. Like not too close, but a distance away, but I could sense the energy. And as I look, I saw a man, and he had his like that, right? But also, I could see the it was like an energy from him, like he projected himself like that, because I knew I was not in a flesh of the flesh. I knew that I was an actual spirit, and how I projected myself to be. And he looked at me, right? So he said to me, "You're one of us." And I said, "No, I'm not." And he says, "Yes, you are. You're just like us." I said, "No, I'm not." So then after that, I felt an energy, a vibration that came from him, like an energy, like a wave. And it didn't feel good, guys. It didn't feel good. I don't know if he had a device or something, but he was trying to pull me in, like to capture me. I felt like, because I could feel it. I could definitely feel it. And immediately my shields went up like that. Literally, I like that. So I was stronger. And he tried his best to capture me, you know what I'm saying? And he couldn't. So just when he started to come closer, and I could feel the vibration like a wave, but it was like something was trying to penetrate. You get what I'm saying? And as he was doing that, I began to pull back. And as I pulled back, I went up into the spear, and it went, and it shielded me in twice, okay? Because my own ship that I was in, my Merkaba, I was already sealed in. And when I went back to the ship, the so-called airplane that I said in the beginning, but it was not an airplane, but it's an actual spear, I began to go back inside there, and he was still coming. And he tried, and I could feel the frequency. I felt like he wanted to capture me. And I could see the people down at the bottom, because they didn't acknowledge me at first until he came up. And as he came up and said what he said, it's like as if they were all on one accord, and they looked up at me, and there was clouds, and they could look. Some could even look through, because they were on top of a mountain. And where there's mountain, it's up into the clouds. These people were able to see through it. So I'm inside, it's sealed, and he's coming with this frequency, and I could feel it, and it's getting stronger and stronger. And immediately I went pull back. I went back so fast in the spear and into a portal. Boom, just like that. It was just poof, just like that. Now, how is that relevant today? Now, I thought about this a lot, and I said I just couldn't understand how could I see something like that. What does that mean? Because it brought me back to a movie. You guys could check out 2 movies. One is called The Giver, and what is the other one? Oh my gosh, Night Sky. Night Sky, I believe, is on Amazon, because my daughter was telling me about it, right? It's similar to what I'm telling you, the vision that I had. Mine is quite different, but I think you should look at Night Sky. There are people here that are invasion. It's an invasion. Literally an invasion. And we're like, where are these people coming from? These are the new humans. These are the people that blend, that look like us. They look like us, like humans, but they're not of this realm. Yes, they're not. They're just literally not. And you can tell. You can sense. You can sense something, because it just doesn't make any sense. It's relevant to what's happening today, where you're like, who would allow children to be in this environment like that? Like that just doesn't make any sense. It just does not make any sense. We've never heard of such a thing. Well, that's because they're not from here. I mean, could I be wrong? I don't think so. Some may say it's a far stretch, But it makes a lot of sense. There are new people. I was seeing new people come here. They're blending in or trying to blend in. And we all we feel it. We have to get back to trusting our intuition. We need to get back to that. We need to. We cannot sit here and think like they're crazy. Yeah, because they're not from here. They're not from this place. There's a lot of portals opening up where people are crossing over. They're doing it in the water. So, as above, so below. I have a video on that coming up because that's one that made me very emotional, because it's very relevant to what's happening, and it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense, but these people are not from here. There are people, and it's all over, it's worldwide. A lot of people crossing over, a lot of people. These are the new ones, But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, because I shared it with my daughter. We talked about it, and I told her months ago about this, and we just couldn't make any sense of it. But being that we were having this conversation, and it just clicked to me, and I said, oh my God, they're not from here. We already know that people amongst us walk, people we don't even see with our natural eye, but they're walking. They're with us at work. They're with us in our everyday life on the street, walking. I mean, you just don't see them. You don't acknowledge them. We have to raise our vibration. We have to protect ourselves, our spirits. We have to, okay? So I will do another video coming soon, okay? Peace and love, and I wish you all the best. And comment below. Let me know. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense, It's the only thing. Because it has never, ever happened before. These people are not from here. And we need to stop thinking, oh, they're crazy, or, it just doesn't make any sense, because where are they coming from? They're coming through the portal. They're coming from the mountains, I mean, literally. Anyway, let me know. Peace.